TB is still a high-burden disease worldwide. Globally, 10 million people fall ill with TB every year. In Pakistan, the incidence of TB is 580,000 new cases every year. Pakistan is fifth among the 30 high-burden countries. The Global Fund's Stop TB Partnership are leading the innovative screening program in the country with the support of the local NGOs like the Pasi Foundation. We primarily use sputum for microscopy for the screening purpose, but it requires a lot of time and skills. Rarely, we also use PCR or gene expert, which is very expensive for a resource-constrained country like Pakistan. X-ray was an ideal tool for screening, but X-ray is a heavy machine and requires a lot of power supply, and the mobility is also an issue, and also requires a radiologist to read the images. FDR Xair is an innovative machine. It is super compact type of X-ray, weighs about 3.5 kilograms only, and it is battery driven. It is equipped with artificial intelligence that has the capacity to suggest the TB suspected area and can be used in remote and difficult to reach settings. It hardly takes 10 to 15 seconds for an image to be taken and transfer it to the Lunit Insight X-ray artificial intelligence system, and the finding of comprehensive report on 10 indicators, which are like nodule consolidation, pneumothorax, atelectasis, calcification, cardiomegaly, fibrosis, mediastinal widening, pleural effusion, or pneumoperitoneum. And it claims the accuracy of 98%. So far, our study experience has been exciting, and we are looking forward for promising results and further expansion of the intervention beyond this pilot study.
In this era of technology, we are now having more innovative ideas about the diagnosis, and I think artificial intelligence is one of them. And for that purpose, we now have a special technique which is called as FDR Xair X-ray machine, which is a sort of very innovative machine, and it may solve the purpose of a radiologist, and it may help for early detection of tuberculosis on the basis of certain findings. So there are various advantages of this X-ray machine. Number one is that it's a very light-weighted machine, and it has got a dedicated software. Through artificial intelligence, we can diagnose that this person is having tuberculosis. It has got a very high accuracy rate and very small findings, which are basically the subject biased and depends upon the expertise and skills of radiologists. I think this machine is able to detect those findings within minutes. So I think it's going to be a great idea to have this machine, and it has got a very good software which is called Lunit Insight Chest X-ray Artificial Intelligence software, and it is detecting some of the findings on the basis of which we can find out that this person is probably having tuberculosis. Since this X-ray machine is very lightweighted and it can be moved to far-flung areas where actually the portable machines, which are heavy one, they cannot be reached. I think this is going to be a great thing for the diagnosis. And another thing is that in this machine, by using this machine, there is a very minimum exposure to radiation as compared to the conventional thing. Another very important thing is that we are having a lot of missing cases of tuberculosis, especially in the far-flung areas, just because of the fact that we cannot mobilize our resources to those areas. So this machine is a handheld machine, and it can be carried to all those outreach areas where huge X-ray machines cannot be taken, where the facility of radiologists is not available. So I think it's going to be a revolution in the diagnosis of suspected cases.
I'd just like to comment on the FDR Xair technology. I've just had the privilege of having a go-through of that. I think it's got excellent digital imaging in it. The quality is very good, and I would really like to advocate this and encourage my other researchers and colleagues to use this technology and go forward in diagnosing not only TB, COVID, and other such chest X-ray related abnormalities in which they can go to far-flung areas and benefit people who do not have access to facilities at tertiary health centers.